Hi everyone, I'm Sinéad and welcome to this Pilates at home session. All you need is yourself and a mat. We're going to start off lying down, so make your way down onto the mat and stretch the legs out long. Arms resting down by your side with the palms facing up. Take a moment now to just focus on your posture. So starting off at the top of your body, you're going to tuck the chin in to find length in the back of the neck. Press your shoulders and your shoulder blades into the mat. Feel the chest open. Notice the length of your legs and notice that natural gap between the lower back and the floor. So we're going to find our Pilates connection straight away, zipping up from your pubic bone to your belly button, getting your 30% lift in the lower tummy, and holding that 30% connection. Move on to your breath. So you're breathing in through the nose for the count of 4 or 5. And exhale out through the mouth with a HA sound for the count of 4 or 5. Breathing in, feel the breath in the front, the sides, the back of the rib cage. And exhale out, squeezing the breath out till you feel a tightening in the waist, in the midline, as if someone is pulling a corset around your waist. 2 more breath cycles, just being here. Inhale through the nose for the count of 4 or 5. And exhale out through the mouth. And last one, breathing in and breathing out. Keeping that Pilates breath cycle up throughout the class. You're going to bend your left knee into your chest. Place your right hand to the inside of the left knee and your left hand towards the ankle on the outside. Lift through the upper body. Look in between your legs and point and lift through that right foot. So easier version, higher towards a high light switch, harder down towards a skirting board or just hovering off the floor. Breathe in, we hug that left knee in. Breathe in, we switch, hug in the right leg. Exhale, hug the left, and exhale, hug the right. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Hugging and switching. Imagine you're pushing your foot through something resistant, like treacle or honey, so you're not just throwing the leg out. At the same time, you're pulling, hugging one knee into the chest, using those arms and shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, hug, hug, and exhale, hug, hug. Nearly there. Breathing in and breathing out. Your full version of one leg stretch. And last breath cycle, left leg, right leg, right leg. Hug your 2 knees into your chest now and gently rock from side to side. You're going to place the feet back down on the floor and stretch the legs out straight again. Feeling that natural gap between the lower back and the floor, try and shut it down as much as you possibly can. Shortening the gap between the ribs and the hips, we're going to reach those arms up over our head with the palms facing up. Now you'll notice that it might be hard to get your elbows and forearms to the floor, so you can leave a bend in the elbows till that happens for you. Your legs are hip distance apart. Engage through the core again. Breathe in here. As you exhale, bring your right arm and your left leg up towards the ceiling, and then bring it back down to the start. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Breathe in, arms come up and over. Exhale, and inhale. So it's like we're doing swimming on our back. You get a little bit higher with the lift. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower the limbs. Breathe out. And inhale. With the arms extended over the head, you'll feel that lower back lift when the arms are straight and the legs are straight. So as much as you possibly can, engage through the core. Fight to keep the lower back as close to the mat as possible. Exhale and inhale. Breathe out, arm comes up and inhale. Breathe out, extend and inhale. One more time like this. Right arm, left leg and lower down. Left arm, right leg and lower down. We're going to make it harder. So you're going to flip the palms in towards each other. The thumbs are resting on the floor. Take a deep breath in here. Engage through the core. So you exhale, bring the 2 arms to the outside of the left leg, getting those obliques involved. Inhale, arms come up and over. Exhale to the outside of the right leg. Squeeze through the core. And inhale, find length. Easier version here is you bend the knee as you bring the leg up. Exhale. And if you feel that's too difficult, you can leave the head on the floor and just move from the shoulders and the hips. Exhale. And inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, squeeze through those obliques. Inhale, arms up and over, resting the head, bring it up. And inhale. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale. Last time, breathe out. And inhale. Arms out wide from the body now. Bend your knees up towards the ceiling. Cross your right leg over your left, maybe even double cross. And then allow the two legs fall to the left. Look over your right shoulder towards your right hand. Squeeze through those thighs. Keep the right arm on the floor and breathe into it. Inhale. Exhale out. One more deep breath in here. And breathe out, bring it back through the center. Uncross the legs and cross the other way. So left leg over right, maybe get those left toes behind the right calf and allow the two legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. Squeeze through the thighs, engage through the core a little bit here and breathe into the left side. Deep breath in, breathe out, release. One more deep breath in. And exhale, come back to the center. Uncross the legs, feet and knees are hip width apart. Arms resting down by your side, tuck the chin into shoulder bridge. Breathe in, press the lower back into the mat. Breathe out, we're just going to lift the tail. So just lift the bum up off the floor, that little bit up off the mat. Inhale, squeeze through the bum cheeks, and as you exhale, release. So we're going to break shoulder bridge down here. Breathing in, you're pressing the lower back into the mat. Breathe out, just lift the tail. So you're just getting the tailbone off the mat. Squeeze through the glutes, and exhale, release. Breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, peel the bum. Inhale, feel that tightening in the core, and exhale, release. Last time like this, breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, just lift the tail. Inhale, squeeze through the tush, breathe in, and exhale, release. Now we're going to get the lumbar or the lower back up. So breathe in, press the lower back into the mat. Exhale, you're peeling up to the start of your rib cage. Inhale here, squeeze through the glutes. And exhale, release down, creating space between the lower back or the vertebrae in the lower back. Breathe in, press the lower back down, feel the tightening in the waist. Exhale, peel up. So just to where your ribs start at the back, inhale, squeeze, and exhale, release down. Let's do one more like this. Breathe in, press the lower back down, shut that gap between the lower back and the floor down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, squeeze through the glutes, and exhale, separating the lumbar spine as you release the back down. We're going to go that bit further now. So breathe in, press the lower back down. Exhale, you're going to peel up. You're not coming all the way up onto your shoulders. Think halfway between the start of your ribs and the top of your body or your shoulders. Hold here, press the shoulder blades into the mat. Inhale, and exhale, release. So you're breaking it down, that mid or thoracic spine. Release the hips into their natural shape. Breathe in, press the lower back down. Exhale, push, peel up. So not coming all the way up yet. Engage through the core, squeeze through the glutes. And exhale, release down. Slowly, controlled, relax the hips. Last time, breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, push and peel. Halfway up. Inhale. And exhale, release down. Now we're going to go the full way up. So breathing in, you're pressing the lower back down. Exhale, you're coming up slowly. So the tail is coming up, the lumbar back, lifting through the thoracic and then all the way up onto the shoulders. Feel the lovely stretch in the front of the body. Inhale at the top. Exhale, release it down. You may run out of breath and then release. Breathe in, lower the back down. Or lower back press. Exhale, peel up. Inhale at the very top. And exhale, release. Pulling the belly button in. Separating those last few vertebrae. Keep the knees steady. Release the hips into their lower or into their natural shape. Last time, breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, peel up, slowly, controlled. Coming all the way up, high on the shoulders. Press the arms into the floor. Inhale and exhale. Release the spine down. Slowly, controlled. Relax the hips into their natural shape. Stretch out through the legs for the roll up now. So squeeze the heels together or squeeze the feet together if that's more comfortable for you. Right up to the glutes. Feel your bum lift. Inhale, bring the arms up over your head. Big breath out. Exhale through the mouth, bring it all the way up. The first one's always harder. Inhale, we reach towards our feet, palms facing up. Flexion of the spine. As you exhale, you pull back with the belly button, squeezing through the tummy muscles. Allow the legs to slide, but anchor down with them. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, we use the breath. Breathe in, reach towards your feet. Tuck the chin, palms facing up. Exhale, pull back with the belly button, squeezing through those tummy muscles. Inhale, arms up and over. Keep the back of the rib cage pressed into the floor. Exhale, use the breath. Breathe in, reach towards your feet. Don't let those shoulders rise up to your ears. Exhale, pull back with the belly button, allowing the legs to slide, come all the way down. Breathe in, find length in the body, palms facing up. Exhale, palms in, we come all the way up. Inhale, palms up again, reach towards your heels. Exhale, pull back with the belly button. Rounding through the spine, laying the back down. Inhale, palms up, feel the length. And exhale, palms in, roll up. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in, we reach. Breathe out, we roll down onto the mat, scooping in through the core. Inhale, arms up and over. And exhale, use the breath to come up. Last one, breathe in, we reach. Breathe out, pull back and roll down onto the mat. Inhale, arms up and over. And exhale, use the breath. You're going to bend your knees into your chest now. Move forward in the mat. Hands on your shins for the harder version of rolling back. Down towards the ankles, harder again, or to the backs of the legs is easier. If you struggle with rolling, practice with one leg and you'll get here eventually. Hug your elbows in close to the body. Tuck the chin in. Breathe in, allow yourself to rock back onto your shoulders. Exhale out, bring it up. Hover the feet off the floor. Breathe in, roll. And breathe out, bring it up. Inhale, roll back. And exhale, bring it up. We're going to add to it. Do what you can. If it's too much, you don't have to add this bit. So inhale, you're going to stretch through the legs, stretch through the arms. Exhale, catch the legs. Breathe in, rock onto the shoulders. Exhale, hover. Breathe in, stretch. Exhale, catch. Inhale, roll back. And exhale, bring it up. So it's like you're doing double leg stretch, but just off the sit bones. Exhale, bring it up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, bring it up. Breathe in, stretch. Exhale, catch. Breathe in, roll. Breathe out, bring it up. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, catch the legs. Breathe in, roll. Exhale, bring it up. Feet to the floor, hands behind the hips. Move the bum back slightly. And then try and get your wrists as close to each other as possible behind the body. Feel those shoulder blades squeeze together. Push into the hands, fingers spread to either side, coming up high on the sit bones. Feel a lovely stretch in the front of the shoulders. Hold it. Inhale and exhale out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now keep the chest open. Just look forward here. Engage through the core. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up. Hold here. If you need, you can walk the hands out a little wider to give yourself more space. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg into tabletop. Exhale, lower it down. Breathe in, lift up, and exhale, lower. Easier version, you just shift the body weight to one side and lift slightly and lower down. The aim is to keep those hips in line, and it's quite hard to do. So take it slowly or use the easier version. Inhale, exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, lower down. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more sets. Inhale and exhale. Keep pressing into those fingertips. Keep the core engaged. Use your hands. Last set. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the hips that little bit higher. Maybe come up onto the balls of the feet. Look over or to the back. Hold it. Breathe in. Squeeze through the glutes. And exhale, bring it back to the start. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Flex the feet so your toes are in towards you. See if you can get the heels up off the mat and place the hands to the backs of the legs. So I have mine to the back of my knees, but do what you can. We're going to pull the upper body forward. Don't go too far forward. You just want to feel a stretch in the lower back, the backs of the legs, the calves especially. Achilles heels, pull, breathe in. breathe out. One more deep breath in here, and breathe out, bring it up. Move your right leg to the right corner of the mat now, and slide the left foot to the inside of that right thigh, open through the chest, turn the upper body to the right, and walk your hands down along that right leg. And round down, tuck the chin to the chest, pulling your forehead down towards your knees. Feel a lovely stretch on the left side of the back, maybe going a little bit into the mid-spine as well, the inner thigh of the left side. Tuck the chin in, flex that right foot, feel it in the hamstring, the calf, pull a little bit further, see if you can get your forearms, your elbows to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. One more deep breath in, and breathe out, bring it up. Bring your right leg out in front, so in line with the hip, and your left foot should disappear underneath that right leg. You're going to bend the right knee, lift that right leg up. Calf is parallel to the floor to start with, right hand on your calf, and then place the left hand to the outside of that right foot or anywhere along it. If you find it's difficult, you can hook the leg with that left forearm. Stretch out through the right leg, pull the right leg over to the left. At the same time, place your right hand to the lower back, look over your right shoulder, breathe into it. So it's a lovely twisting exercise, targeting the lower back on the right side. And if you can only feel it in the IT band or the outside of that right thigh, bend the knee and pull to the left. Breathe in, breathe out. One more deep breath in here. And breathe out, bend that right knee carefully. And we're going to do the left side now. So left leg extended out to the left corner of the mat. The right sole of your foot is in the inner thigh. Find length in the upper body and walk your hands down along that left leg. Maybe you can grab your foot or your ankle or your calf. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not squashed down to the left. You're going to pull with the arms, tuck the chin, maybe get the forehead to the knee. Feel the stretch on the right side in the back. Hold it, breathe into it, flex that left foot, feel it in the back of the left leg, the inner thigh of the right. Elbows may reach the floor here. Notice if this side is stiffer or maybe a little bit more supple. Hold it, breathe into it. Exhale out. Last one. Walk the hands up. Redirect that left leg out in line with your left hip. Right foot is disappearing to the back or underneath that left leg. Bend through the left knee. Right hand to the outside of that left foot or to the back of the leg, depending on your flexibility. You're pulling the left leg over to the right. The left hand is coming behind to the mat. Look over the left shoulder, hold it and breathe into it. So feel that stretch all the way along that left side, maybe going into the lower back on the left side. Feel it in the left shoulder as well. Breathe. Exhale out. One more deep breath in and breathe out. Bend the left knee carefully. One more stretch here, the soles of your feet coming together. Your hands are just resting on the ankles or the shins, and just butterfly the knees, opening and closing. Feeling a gentle stretch in the inner thighs. Maybe move the soles of your feet closer to your hips, take hold of your toes or your knees if that works better, and pull the upper body down, bending your elbows into the midline. Hold, feel the stretch in the inner thighs, the groin, relax through the shoulders, and exhale. Bring it back to the start. Coming over onto your right side now, bend your right elbow underneath your head and place your left hand on your left hip. The two knees are bent with your feet behind. And you're going to engage through those tummy muscles. Lift from the side of the waist, glue the feet together and then lift them up off the mat. Inhale, you're opening up through that left knee, but keep the hip bones in line. Exhale, we close it back down. Inhale, we lift up. And exhale, we lower. Easier version of this is you just keep the feet on the floor and lift and lower through that left knee. But make sure that there's no rotation of that left hip, so the hip isn't going behind. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, we lift up, squeeze the feet together. Exhale, lower down. Feel it in the glutes and deep in that left hip. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Also working your obliques here. Breathe in, we open, and exhale, we lower. Let's do two more. Breathe in, lift up, and exhale, lower down. Last one, breathe in, lift, and exhale, lower down. Lower the feet to the floor. We're going to extend out through that left leg, 2 arms straight. Flip the right palm to the floor and bring the left arm up and over to join. Inhale here. As you exhale, push into that right hand, crunching up, bending through the left elbow, the left knee, and then lower back down. Now keep straight arm and leg. You're going to fold up, exhale, and inhale back to the start. Bend the elbow, bend the knee, squeeze through those obliques. Exhale, inhale, find length and straight limbs. Exhale, come up, and inhale, find length. Breathe out, bend through the knee, bend through the elbow, and then inhale, extend. Exhale, come up with a straight arm and leg, and then lower back down. Breathe out, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Breathe out, crunch up with straight limbs, and breathe in, lengthen. One more set. Exhale. Inhale, find length. Breathe out, straight arm, straight leg, and bring it back to the start. You're going to come into your side sit-up position from here. Hip bones in line, straighten through that left leg. Inhale, swing it forward. Exhale, flex, pulse back twice. Breathe in, swing, and exhale, flex and pulse back twice. So you may be able to get that little bit further in front with the right knee bent. So if you can, bring the left foot out in front of your face and then pulse back, feel it in the glutes, the hamstrings. Inhale, flexion of that left hip. Exhale, extension, pulsing back twice. Upper body stays strong and steady. Breathe in, point, and exhale, flex, pulse back twice. Last set, breathe in and breathe out. Reach behind, take hold of your left foot, pull the heel to the bum. Keep pushing forward with the left hip and release the left shoulder behind. Open through the chest, breathe into that left quad, deep breath in. Breathe out, release, flip over onto your belly straight away. Arms in that I surrender position, tuck in through the chin. Legs are hip width, maybe even a bit wider here. We're going to press the whole pelvic region into the mat. So hip bones, pubic bone, glue to the floor, tuck in through the chin again. Inhale, right arm, left leg lifts. And keep the right arm bent. And then lower down with control. Inhale, find length. Lift the left arm and the right leg. And exhale, lower down. If you feel it's too much on the back, you can keep the chest down and you can just lift from the shoulder and from the hip. You can also rest your forehead on the floor if that works better. Those hip bones do not lift. So the bony bits in the front of your hips are glued to the mat. So you shouldn't feel any discomfort or pain in the lower back. Breathe in as you lengthen, exhale as you lower. Breathe in as you lengthen, keep the legs poker straight, and exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift, and breathe out, lower down. Inhale, we lift through the chest, extension of the spine. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift up, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Last set, right arm, left leg lifts, and exhale, lower. Left arm, right leg lifts, and lower down. We're going to lift it all up now. So breathe in, arms and legs lift. Exhale, lower down. If this is too much, just move from the upper body and leave the legs out of it. Lower down, or keep alternating. Inhale and exhale, lower. Engage through the core. Keep that triangular shape of your hip bones and pubic bone glued to the mat, and keep those legs poker straight. Point through the toes. Trying to make your legs longer. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Last two, breathe in and breathe out. We got one more to go and we're going to hold it. So hold here, squeeze your elbows into your rib cage and start to click through the heels. Open, close as fast as you can. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last two breath cycles. One more time, inhale. Exhale out fully. And relax. You're going to bend your knees, take hold of your feet from the outside. And if you can't get the 2 feet at the same time, you can do one at a time, or you can just reach back and press your hips into the floor. So you're going to start to pull your heels outside the hips, trying to bring your inner thighs closer together. Now, if you can get to this point, you're going to take the arches of the feet from the inside. Palms of the hands are in the arches of the feet, and start to pull your heels towards the outside of your hips, bending your elbows in towards each other. Press the thighs into the floor, and you should feel a stretch in the inner thighs. So kind of the inside quadriceps or the inside of the thighs. Keep pushing the hips into the floor, hold it, and breathe into it. So you may be doing it one at a time, or you may not get this far, but as long as you can feel a gentle stretch in the insides of the thighs, hold it there. Now, release the left leg. With your two hands, see if you can take hold of that right foot. Maybe you have the toes, maybe you have the foot, or part of the foot. Press the hips into the floor. You're going to lift the head and the chest, bend the elbows out to either side, tuck through the chin, feel a deep stretch in that right thigh. Hold it here, breathe in and breathe out. One more deep breath in and breathe out. Now, let go of your right foot with your right hand. Relax that right arm down by your side and pull the right heel over to the left hip or the left side of your bum. Feeling a stretch traveling into the outside of the thigh, push the hips into the floor at the same time to feel the stretch more pronounced. Hold it here. Breathe in and breathe out. Let go of that right foot, and we're going to go with the other side. So left heel comes towards the bum. Reach back with your two hands. Take hold of that left foot. If you want, you can lift through the upper body, bend through those elbows. Press the hip into the floor. Press the thigh into the floor. Hold it here. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath cycle. And exhale out. Now let go with the left arm. Rest the left arm and pull your left heel over to the right side of your bum. Press the thigh into the floor to feel the stretch even more. Hold it. Trying to keep the left hip on the mat or as close to it as possible. And release. Stack the hands out in front. Rest the head down and gently rock from side to side. Coming down onto your left side now, bend your left elbow underneath your head. The two knees are stacked with the feet behind and your right hand is resting on your right hip. We're going to squeeze the feet together and lift the 2 feet up. Inhale, you're lifting that right knee up. Keep the hips in line. Exhale, you lower back down with control. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower back down. Breathe in, we lift and open through the hips. Exhale, lower. Feel it in the glutes on the right side. Breathe in, opening up. Exhaling, lowering back down. Breathe in, open. Exhale out. Feel it in the obliques as well. Breathing in, lifting, and exhaling, lowering down. 3 more. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Last 2. Breathe in, and breathe out. One more time. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Lower the feet to the floor and extend through that right leg. We're going to straighten through the left and the right arm. The left palm is on the floor. Breathe in, that right arm comes up and over. Exhale, bend your right elbow, bend your right knee, squeezing through the obliques on the right side. Inhale, find length. Keep the arm and the leg straight this time and fold up. Inhale, arm comes up and over, leg lowers. Exhale, squeeze through the obliques. And inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch up, straight arm, straight leg. And bring the arm up and over, lower through the leg. Exhale. Breathe in, find length. Breathe out, crunch up. And inhale, find length. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow. And then stretch. Breathe out. And inhale. Breathe out, crunch. Inhale, find length. Breathe out, straight arm, straight leg. And then bring it back. Last set. Exhale. Inhale, find length, breathe out, and inhale. Coming into a side sit-up position now, you're resting on your left tricep. Keep that right leg straight, the left knee bent. Inhale, swing the right leg forward. Exhale, flex and pulse back twice. Keeping the upper body strong and steady. Send your right foot out in front of your chest, maybe even in front of your face. Exhale, pulse back, feel it in the glutes. So flexion of that right hip and extension. Keeping the upper body strong and steady. Pulse back with the heel. Breathe in, swing the leg forward. Exhale, pulse back twice. Breathe in, point. Breathe out, flex. Inhale, kick the leg forward. Exhale, flex, pulse back twice. Nearly there, 2 more. Exhale, flex and pulse back twice. 1 more time. And you're going to take hold of that right foot with your right hand. Another quad stretch. Pull the heel to the bum. Bend through that right elbow. Open through the chest. Release through the right shoulder. Feel the stretch. Hold it. and let go. Thank you for doing Pilates with me today. I hope you enjoyed this session. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done already, and maybe leave a comment or a like. See you tomorrow. Thank you.